night fell, casting a cloak of darkness over the bustling fairgrounds. Emma, Jake, and Annie moved through the vibrant throng, forcing smiles as they interacted with friends and neighbors. The trio feigned excitement, brushing off concerns with assurances that they had merely been spooked by the season's ambience the previous night. As night too neared its close, they found a secluded spot behind a cluster of vendors. From there, they watched the fair wind down, waiting for the opportune moment. The laughter and music gradually faded, replaced by the methodical clatter of vendors packing up. Once the grounds were deserted, the friends exchanged tense nods and made their move. They slipped into the dimly lit pathway of the folklore exhibit, and as a featured display, the doll Emma's heart raced as they pried open the case. The glass giving way with a reluctant creak, Jake reached in and lifted the doll from its resting place. Suddenly, beams of flashlight pierced the darkness, blinding them. Panic surged through Emma as they bolted, the antique cart toppling and shattering behind them with a resounding crash. Guards had caught them in the act. Emma and Annie sprinted into the night. Behind them, footsteps of pursuing officers echoed ominously. In a desperate attempt to evade capture, they zigzagged through the fairgrounds. However, a shout of triumph rang out as one of the cops tackled Jake, pinning him to the ground. The doll lay discarded in the dark fog. A glance back, anguish tearing at her. She couldn't help Jake now. With a final pained look, she and Annie disappeared into the shadows, leaving their friend behind. Emma arrived home to find her mother waiting, her expression a storm of fury. Jake's mother just called. He's been arrested. He and two young ladies were caught trying to steal that doll. They escaped, leaving Jake to the cops. Do you know anything about this? Emma opened her mouth to respond, but her mother cut her off. Don't bother, you're grounded. No Halloween for you this year. Desperate, Emma stormed up to her room. She had to stop the doll before it was too late, but time was slipping through her fingers. Less than 24 hours remained. A sense of dread seeped into her very soul. She could almost hear the doll's sinister laughter, a harbinger of chaos and death. Emma's mind raced, searching for any plan to avert the catastrophe. The weight of her legacy pressed upon her, a beacon of hope and a burden of responsibility. In the darkness of her room, Emma resolved to face the ancient evil head-on. She would not let fear paralyze her. With determination hardening her resolve, she began to formulate a plan, knowing that the fate of the town, and perhaps even the world, rested